Here we go again, giving this another little late night go here. A little later than usual, but I did want to get a little bit done. And my main mission today is just going to kind of be planning out where some buildings are going to go along this road and probably even get some facades up of how they look. So by the end of today, we'll at least have a visualization for the scale of the buildings going along here and the style. I'll probably put a little work in on the road itself, maybe extending it up there a little bit. I do want to do that. And yeah, other than that, no real plans. I'll let myself get sidetracked at some point just to get away from here for a little bit, but definitely be just focusing down here. Give me a second to get situated. Sorry. Again, it's not popping up here. One more time. Sorry, usually it lets me bring the video up right away, but it's not showing up for me. Make sure everything's working. Everything's working. Okay, so I found the video. Sorry, I know I have to do this every time. I started trying to start privately and then go public, but I don't like it because then it has a big long pause before. Long story, but I'm almost there. Just 1 second. That should be good. Alright. Get you brought up, make sure I turn down so you don't hear me twice. Alright, Vidco, Miguel, I appreciate it. Right on time. Nice. Ooh, that could have been bad. He almost went right in front of where I was looking. Alright, so I got chat up here. I think I'm good to go for a bit. Hopefully I don't hit mute this time without realizing it. Now, I don't know if you saw that little glitch there. That's been happening. Run around a little bit here. I might have to restart my game, maybe? I don't know. I had a few of those. Get rid of this guy. Was he coming after me already? Oh no, he was. Man, Endermen really hit hard sometimes. It's like I have decent armor. Nice, creepers. Yeah, I'm gonna look on the video, see if you're seeing that glitching or not. Yeah, you are. Oh man. I do not have netherite yet. I go pretty slow. Ew, this little glitching's a problem. Let's see if I just reload the world. I do not have netherite yet. I tend to move pretty slow. We're probably getting to the point I should really make a point to do that, but nothing wrong with being on day 2700 and not having netherite, right? I want that Enderman, but he might have disappeared. Sometimes I do that. That's almost even scarier. But all right, I'll kind of repeat myself uh, what I said plan is for the day now that we got a few in here. Just gonna start laying out some buildings along the road here, kind of figure out the scale and the general style. Those who watch my hardcore world, it's gonna pretty much be bringing that over from there. And I hadn't been having delays with the ticks until just now, or having problems with those ticks until just now. That's the first time I noticed them since I moved over to PS5 at least. I had them a few times on Series S, but most of the time it went away after a restart or something. But yeah, I think we just jump right into things here. Ooh, I'll take a membrane if it's handy. Or not. Made some decent progress last night, getting our little ice pond over here, which I thought turned out real cool. I'll try to think of more to kind of add to that, and we'll be doing similar things in the open spots around the area. For the most part, it's just going to be buildings connected to buildings. But yeah, so like I said, very similar style to my hardcore world. So we're going to start with the bottom floor being either stone or cobblestone or something of the sort. At least a different block that separates itself from the top floor. So we'll just have some nice tall buildings here. So planning it out right around this corner here. Probably want one kind of flat about here, and I want it to go back a little ways. So probably the entrance around, is that? Do I want to go 3 blocks back or 4 blocks back? That's probably a good separation from the street, right? Some of them will actually be one back, and some of them might even be one forward. I'm going to get rid of this tree here. Yeah, I've been trying to use water every now and then too. That's actually a good route for the Enderman. So I'm gonna need to go wider, obviously. Yeah, this went pretty big with this, so that's gonna kind of set the tone for the scale. I don't want everything to be dwarfed by that. Oh, snow angel. I've never thought of that for an idea. It's creative. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 11. I'm gonna get rid of this one just because it's confusing me. 11 would make for a. Let's go 13. So I'm just going to kind of make a few facades, I think, today and get a visualization for this road here. We'll go just a simple cobblestone, spruce, and what should we use for trim? Maybe we'll go actually cobblestone, oak, and spruce for trim. Oak, spruce, Yeah, I don't back into a corner. I back into a too tall hole so they can't get underneath me. As long as I don't go out there and let them hit me and keep me out. Pixie T showed up. Appreciate it. Few oak stairs. Few oaks, or sorry, spruce. Stairs and slabs, since that's going to be my trim. Oak. We'll get some tuff to blend with the cobble as I work my way up. Just imagining the scale, and once we get some more buildings, it'll look better. Do I not have any tuff? I thought I brought a few stacks over here. Maybe I didn't. Uh, Wish I had more tuff. I, I'm really sure I brought more over. I can visualize having a bunch in one of the... I must not have, though. Was just going to go to sleep, but now that I'm going to be working on this area, I'll work on lighting the perimeter a little bit. And I'll actually be smart. Get some leather boots. That's one thing about having leather boots is he won't be able to catch me. He's going to get trapped on the way. Careful over there. He's really after me, isn't he? Just want him light enough just far away so that they won't see me when they spawn. Or they'll be too far away to react to me at least. Where'd he go? They keep teleporting up into the hill. I guess I should make sure that this is lit up as well, actually. Except, I'd rather do that. I'd like to get that creeper, or that Enderman, but... Alright. Do some risky nighttime building here. I think I've got at least the basic starts of what I need. So when I think about it, I try to texturize as I go, especially when I'm building this style that it was working pretty good last time. And it also helps you be a little more random, trying to have slowly more tough as I go up. What's that, 3 or 4? 4? I like to go 6 tall. Did I mess up somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Pretty good height. Oh, I used all my planks to make stairs and slabs. Now I need planks. I brought scaffolding. Yeah, you're talking. Oh, yeah. Dead coral blocks. Yeah, that's been something I always tell myself I'm gonna do, and there will be a time when I go back and add that to some of my texturing. It's just I feel like that's kind of a special block, more expensive. But no, you're definitely right. That's one area I really need to do a little more often, is using the dead coral with the grays. There's so many gray blocks now, especially with all these new blocks. Or I guess this is really the only gray one, the leaves, but having the gray leaves is kind of nice, just to be able to mix with that. But no, the dead coral would look good. I'm trying to remember, I brought scaffolding over. Where did I put... I feel like I'm going to find the scaffolding same place I put my... Oh, I have scaffolding on me, never mind. Yeah, I guess I did empty my shulkers all the way over here. This will extend out by 1. go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be, shouldn't be too high. I'm gonna pre-strip a little bit of this oak wood here. I need more spruce. I was gonna try to make it work, but see how the colors are looking. And yeah, once we get a roof on there, I'm planning on going the flatter roofs. So this actually does dwarf this a little more than I would have liked. But that's also probably okay if this is kind of the biggest building since it's or one of the bigger buildings since it's my base of operations. Once I get a roof on, it won't be too bad, and then maybe get a nice tall, skinny one next to it. Kaloum, welcome back. So far, so good. So far, better than last night. I've had my mic on the whole time. As far as I know, I guess. Getting going on some of these buildings along the street. Just getting some facades up, essentially, but... kind of plain colors, but they look good enough for me for now. So yeah, where this one I went with the fancier, taller, medieval, fantasy style roof. For the main buildings along here, I'm gonna try to go with the simpler, slightly flatter, just easier roofs. They just go a little more with the Bavarian style that I'm going for. Yeah, she did have my back. She did have my back. Alright, so how do I want to go about this? Not that. I think I'm just gonna go plain, one stair at a time, level up. So yeah, definitely for the next few streams at least, I'll stay focusing over here on the winter area, but I've got so many ideas going through my head on things that would be fun to stream. And just for those who are here, my wondering what would you rather see? I could do a hardcore again, and I would go about it different. It would be more about just trying to gear up and beat the dragon and visit the Nether and do all of that. Man, that glitching is a problem. But yeah, it would be a little different, a lot less building focused, but it might be kind of fun, more adventurous. But another idea I'm having, which I think I will end up doing eventually sometime, kind of fun for stream, is I have an old world that I spent a little over a year on right before I started YouTube. So it was kind of my main, or it was going to be my long-term world. But then when I started YouTube, I decided I better start fresh. But I've got a really cool area in that world going. And I was almost thinking it might be fun to go to that for a little bit. Yeah, I'll be doing a Discord eventually. If that's what you're saying. Or no. Um, in the future, I might get some kind of server going. That's just not really something I quite, to be frank and honest, I just don't feel like putting the energy into. I'm not knowledgeable in that kind of stuff at all. And that being said, I realize it's something that YouTubers should do, but yeah, that's just not on my priority list for now, at least. It's gonna look cool. I'll get rid of that bottom one there. And then I'm actually also going to get some little stripes down the building here. You'll see in a second. I'm just gonna use, not worry about texturing for now. Finish this guy up here. Get rid of that one sticking out. I think it'll just look cooler. But I will put it actually, yeah. So I'll have that stripe, and then yeah, get a couple stripes, just kind of going vertical. So maybe right there. We'll skip two right there. Skip two there. No, I'd rather have it. Oh yeah, no, did that work out? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely make each stream different. I kind of like the idea of staying focused for like a couple streams at a time at least. Like I don't want to just be going hardcore one day, winter area one day, old world one day. I'd rather be uh, able to let people get in the zone a little bit. Dang it, I made my plans and then I covered them up. What did I do? There it is. See how these look from down there. It's just, I guess, I was kind of picturing European builds having the different. I like that actually. I'll have windows there. I think I'll have it come all the way down now that I'm thinking about it. I'll bring my shulker box out here so I can stay a little organized better. I think that's going to look cool though. Start to give you, and then I'm just going to have all the buildings connecting, touching each other. So the next building will just start right off this block and extend down the street. Same thing on this side, same thing there and there. We'll give each building some themes as we go, which I'll kind of think of as I'm building. This one I just was kind of not thinking of anything in particular, but this will work for just about anything. Some of it will just have to be housing for villagers, which maybe that will be. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Uh, uh, I do agree with that, but that's also kind of the fun of it, and I would be going into it realizing that would be a challenge, and not let, like I said, if I don't build a bunch like I did in my last world, I just went about it thinking about building so much, and I felt the loss a little more. Where if I make it more about just trying to do the adventurous side of things, it won't be quite as disappointing to lose, and that I figure, as morbid as it is, a lot of people like the excitement of watching people die on stream. Plus, it would just be it'd be a challenge to myself too, doing the more adventurous style, trying to survive, doing the caving and all that. But I like the idea of my old world too a little bit. So I'm thinking I will end up doing both for sure. But I'm almost thinking hopping into my old world here at some point. I've just got a couple unfinished projects that'll be cool to try to finish, and then maybe that's where I'll go when I get. Oh no, I can't because I need to transfer it. So I can't do it tonight because I need to transfer it from my Xbox to my PlayStation here. But maybe we'll check that out next stream. All right, I think as far as placement and scale, I'm very happy with what we got here. Do I like that? No. Now I remember how I was doing it, as I was knocking these out, and I will like it now. Yeah, gonna be able to do something with that. I like the little waterfall in the corner there, breaking it up too. So we'll get another guy here, and yeah, I'm thinking like a skinnier, taller one that maybe goes about that tall, kind of skinny. I think I did 13 for this one, right? I know you've seen me count it, yeah. We're gonna go back one just to have everything not be perfectly even. We'll kind of alternate probably back and forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that going to be too skinny? Yeah, 11 probably be a little better. Always odd numbers when you can help it. Then I'll go 7 with the, so I'll go up one taller. I'll go 7 tall with the deep slate. Now what do we want for the top level? Do I have much granite? Actually, I would like to do granite. I don't have very little. I would like to use, I'm thinking granite for the trim. I like the combination of deep slate, granite, and spruce, so I would use spruce for the main building. I hate to do it, but I'm going to fly over to my elven cave because I think there's a bunch of granite there, or at least enough granite there, and some tuff, because I definitely want tuff for texturing as I go, so. I was hoping to avoid doing too much flying around, but I want it right now. So we need to go this way. I'm really liking our mountain here. Yesterday when I was talking about, or I don't remember if it was yesterday, but I mentioned how I just want to eventually start getting some kind of lore in this world. Not anything too crazy by any means, but even if it's just naming the towns and naming the mountains and villagers, and I mean that's about as loreful as I really care to get. But I don't have any names for anything other than Linland is the world itself. I'll just call it my spawn area, my treehouse area, my elven cave area. We'll come up with some names here at some point. I hope I have a little bit of granite over here. I can just mine some if not, but hopefully it's just a quick trip, grab a few things, and get back to work. Yeah, names would help. I ended the last stream by just doing a quick check. I know a lot of people didn't see the part 2 of last night's stream. I did make it out to a pale oak garden, or pale garden. So I got some of the pale oak wood and just came and tested out how it's going to blend in over here. I think it works really good for some shadows up there, and it just blends with the quartz so good. I was pleasantly surprised how well this, and especially the quartz pillars with that, it's like they were made for each other. But yeah, even just the regular quartz. So that'll make the buildings look a little cooler as I get some texture on them. And I'm just looking forward to getting a lot more plants around here. I don't know how I'm going to go about this here. If I want to try to squeeze another building in anywhere, or just make it nice and lush. Oh, did I miss a creeper? I might have. Glad I didn't. All right. Moment of truth. Or moment of truth. Nice, I thought so. And then tough, I don't think there's much in here now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh. No. Oh, nice. I appreciate that, Pixie. Catching up. Oh, Amy made it. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah. I remember what you're talking about, Pixie. Sorry I didn't see those chats earlier. Alright, I need some tough. I don't remember. I'm sure I have some exposed down here somewhere, like right here. Gonna need to dig this floor out anyway. Don't worry, I won't get too much here. I won't be here long, just enough to do a little texturing. Couple stacks probably be more than enough. I'll go ahead and get 3 stacks just to be safe. Hey, I always appreciate you, Pixie. I am on West Coast time zone. It is 12:20 in the morning. Oh yeah, so you're probably East Coast. Yep. Yeah, the tough is really growing on me too. It's a really good block. As Minecraft adds all this stuff over time, I tend to be a little behind as to really get using some of the new things. But slowly but surely, they've really added lots of cool blocks. And tough is one of the best blocks they've added, especially once they added the variants. And I think this Pale Oak Wood's going to end up being a very awesome block as well. It is a little more pink than I thought, but still looks really good. Oh yeah, first time flying in with another building, at least the plan of, and yeah, it fits nicely. I like it. I'm actually going to use some of the non-cobbled because I need cobbled for the road, where this non-cobbled will actually work well for. Yeah, I feel you there. It does against white blocks though, especially with the really white blocks like the snow here. But no, I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with the block. It's going to be awesome. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, and with this block I can actually. Oh yeah, that'll actually work out better than cobble deep slate because I can get a little texture in. Yeah, Pixie was talking about the dead coral blocks, and they definitely do look better. And I should be using them more. I just cobble is just so convenient. But no, as you've seen, I like to go back to builds every now and then and try to improve them, and that is definitely one way that certain builds will be improved is just mixing in some old dead coral blocks. I want this to go up just one higher. Yeah, that looks cool. Actually, that looks real cool with the alternating directions. I really like that. Nice. Now I gotta make some. It's way too many stairs. For now, at least. Let's get stack. No, I was planning ahead last time I extended this out and ended up putting it back inside later, so we'll just go like this time, and just push it out on the side. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. I want it to be taller. 10, 11? Is that going to be too crazy? Yeah, looks nice. Not too out of proportion. Get a nice roof on there. Oops. Ooh, did I? Yeah, I did that wrong, didn't I? I do want the bottom one. I do want the bottom one extended. I don't, so I need to extend that out one. I don't want this one anymore. Did that a little backwards. Can I get up there from here? Oh. So we want this sticking out a block. And get rid of this. Take in the winter vibes for a second. Uh, Need some more spruce. Oh yeah, that's looking cool though. Definitely makes this, it almost makes this building look bigger because it's not just teeny by itself next to this guy. I feel like the scale's going good. Ooh, that Enderman almost got right in front of me. I feel like they kind of changed. Like Enderman used to just come and attack you, and you could just stand here and you'd get them every time. Now they keep running away. Did he just die in some powdered snow? Ooh, look at this glitchiness. That's so weird. Gonna play through it, but oh my gosh. Alright, and get a couple stripes on this one as well. I think that looks good. I know this is all very familiar, those who watch my hardcore world, except we're all set up with materials, so we're just gonna be able to make it happen a lot faster. And yeah, speaking of the hardcore world, except I was just gonna say that I'm gonna put well, I do need to finish this. I was gonna say I was gonna put a barn style building here, just like I did in that world, but actually that would be better to do over here because right behind it is where I'm gonna have all my farms, and I might as well have my animals back there too. So we'll do the barn somewhere along this road here. Now I'm thinking maybe even a lower building, like a lower, wider building right here, and then another. So if I can squeeze two more buildings in this area right here, have one kind of wide and short, and one probably similar to that one there. And then a barn area over there. But I'm gonna step away from that project for a minute, and I do want to extend this road up this hill. So I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes here clearing the path a little bit at least. I won't go too far probably on this project, but just like to break things up. Ooh, that's a question. Yeah, the pale oak leaves stay the same. I don't remember if all leaves turn white in the snow or if it's just spruce leaves. I think it might just be spruce leaves. Yeah, this is going to be cool having the road extend up here and have the little drop down into there. I got a copyright strike on my last video for this song. I was hoping it was a fluke, but I'm going to see if maybe. I'm just going to turn that down for a second. I think it was that song. Kind of annoying. Might be kind of dangerous to be working up here at dark. I'll go ahead and sleep tonight. Ooh, actually, forgot sleep takes the snow away. I like when it's snowing, so I would have maybe stayed up. Didn't realize this was here. We'll end up covering that up. But the road's gonna be. Maybe we won't actually. Maybe we'll just have buildings on the side, on this side. We'll see. Oh no, you're good, Amy. Either way, I'm not chatting too much either. I'm just working. I'm fine either way. I don't mind just being some background video for people. I try to still think out loud enough to let you know where I'm going, even if I'm playing to nobody. There's always going to be somebody watching later. I hope, at least. I can hope. That might be enough. Enough of a little tree chopping session for now. Work on just a little bit. Not gonna work too much on this project right now, but the leather boots are a lifesaver in the winter biome here. Hello, Pro. I don't know if you mean something by that, but hello. So I'd rather. It's gonna take a good amount of terraforming. I can just figure I'm not gonna build any buildings as the hill goes up, maybe right here. But I want to go up by slabs and not stairs. I'm just worried. We got a little distance there. Should be able to make it. So, oops. I don't have any water. I'm gonna see if using water might be a better route to get rid of some of that powdered snow. I'm just gonna borrow this water for now. Hate to do it a little stream. I'll bring it back. I don't know if this is even going to be a better route or not. I want the water. It's just so annoying to dig the powdered snow. Is this all powdered snow up here? Yeah. Oop. That's definitely the route to go. Eh, should make things a little easier. Oh, yeah, so there is a way. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, there's a way to create water somehow, because I felt like I did that last time. We'll go put the stream back. So, slide down. No. Yeah, that's right. All right. So now we're just going to go 2 at a time. It's actually going to be easier to just clear it out. Now the actual level where the road will go flat will be probably about here. We'll see how this works. Nice getting some dirt and snow. I guess I could have maybe done some stairs at the top and made it, but would have made it how it. Well, I can still do it if I want. If I would have planned ahead for that, though, it could have been a little less work. I don't know how much cobblestone I have. Yeah, you can picture how it's going to look. Actually, I'll put this in the chest. Deep slate. Got a little bit. Go ahead and go to sleep. I'm actually going to take 90-second break. Stand up, do a few things. I'll be right back. 2 minutes at the most. All right, I'm back. Oh, sorry. Had the mic away. I'm back. Place in the road. I guess I'll just adjust. Or no, that's what I meant for anyway. No? I need that. There we go. Definitely got to a point in my road building which I do think just looks a lot better. Try to not use stairs in your roads unless you really can't avoid it. See, I was almost thinking, and I still could though. Maybe use stairs like at the very top just to give it a little, so it's not just a perfect angle. I think I might do that. We'll at least test it out. Yeah, maybe a couple stairs and then go back to slabs. Just give it a little bit of a hump. We'll see how this looks. I've never tried this before. It might not work. I'm thinking maybe just 3 stairs. Just to give it a little incline there and then go back to slabbing. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Kind of makes sense. Just make not all hills are at perfect angles all the way up. And maybe even here at the top I'll start change. So what's the level I want to get flat at? Right here probably. Yeah, I like that. Kind of created a little rounded. And then I was thinking maybe at the top I'll start just for a couple rows, go 2 at a time. Just to flatten it out. And then at this point, we'll go flat from here on out. Uh, Trying to think of, is there a way to empty that bucket really quick? I wish there was a way to just get rid of the snow in this bucket without having to place it. That'd be a quick way to get rid of the powdered snow. Water seemed to work. I just don't... Gave it back to the stream. I don't feel like running back over there. I should eventually pop out here. Yeah, actually, I could use this little canyon here to my advantage, or whatever that would be called. The more I'm thinking about it, though, I forgot I want this road to... It could still travel. That's just for future me to think about. I want to make sure disaster didn't happen like last night. Is my mic working? If someone could just let me know if you could hear me. I don't think there's any reason it shouldn't be, but I went a while last night thinking it was working. Or I guess I can check myself. No? Why is... Okay, it is working. Woohoo! You heard me twice. Scared for a second. Yeah, I like how I rounded this road here. That's something I've never really done before. But just rather than having it all at the same angle, just kind of give a nice round top. But that's more of this project than I planned on doing. I just wanted to clear things out, give a visual. And yeah, that's going to be cool. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, once the slabs get too much snow on it, you can't step up on it. That's going to be annoying around here. But yeah, that's going to be really cool dropping down into this. So we'll have some cool like terraforming along here. Probably even some buildings, I guess. Like we could sneak a building in here and then just come down here and be in the city. Uh-oh, where'd he come from? Well, I guess I do have some non-mob proof spots now that I've built that. Yeah, you saw that delay there. The game is not running very well tonight. Alright, now I'm just thinking what kind of blocks I want to use. Birch. Ooh, another thing I actually wanted to do was use brick for the bottom since I have so much brick, but that's all at my main base. But brick would be cool, like brick and birch. Kind of a wide one and then a tall one at the end here. Ooh, though I should use oh no, I left it at my. I got a stack of it. How far is that gonna go? That'd get me a. That'd get me a facade in. Now, what for trim? If I'm gonna go deep slate, that nice. Maybe it might be a little too contrasty, but we're gonna give it a try with some dark oak. Don't necessarily want to do two with the same bases and side by side, but I think I'm going to. One, two. Oh man. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Going kind of wide for this one. And a little bit shorter. Just gonna go 5 high here. Yeah, I do have all these non-mob proof spots. Go ahead and sleep through the night. Oh, I'm glad I came down here. I'd messed up. So I'm going shorter on wires, so I'm at 5. I think I'll go maybe 7. Want it to be shorter. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I'm gonna do slabs for this roof. First time really building with the pale oak wood here. See how this looks? That's actually a cool block itself. That would mix with a lot of things. Just that texture. Moment of truth. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Oh my gosh, I do not like that glitching. It's probably, oh, I imagine if I restarted my PlayStation, it would make things a little better. Because I probably haven't, I've turned it in rest mode, I probably haven't reset it in a while. I'm hoping that's an excuse for it, but I'm not going to be going too much longer here anyway, so hopefully that'll just be better in the next stream. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, this little town center has lots of potential. But yeah, I like the dark oak with the pale oak there. And I just do like the pale oak wood overall, definitely. Now we're going to use some slabs for this one. Shorter roof. It might be too short, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Oh yeah, that works. Nice. Oh yeah, those I really like the stripes on that one. And once I get the windows and stuff figured out on all of them, I'd like to get some stripes of some kind going on in the building as well. But wait till I get the windows figured out for that. Yeah, I like the palette of this one as well. I agree. I do agree. I do kind of wish I had the bases different. That actually might be something I change. You know, one thing I could do is just trade out one of them. I'm thinking maybe not do the tough and just do something different instead of the tough. Even if it's just cobbled deep slate or maybe even bricks. I think I'm going to try bricks. Or I wonder how smooth, like some of that, I'll test something here. I want to see if some of these tough bricks are polished tough. I'll test that compared to some regular bricks. I think the bricks are going to look better, but it's not horrible. But I think I like the idea of the bricks just because they're a little darker. Yeah, I already like it better. Differentiated a little more too. Shouldn't change how much I like the palette. Oh yeah, I like that better. Yeah, I just didn't want the two right next to each other. Look at some stone in this guy too. Are you following me? What do I have? You want in? Yeah, I don't know if I believe you're referring to a tank, right? If I remember right. It doesn't quite go with the theme of what I'm going for here. I do plan on there being an area eventually. Like I've just never been one to build things like that or cars or uh, uh like just overscale statues or anything pixel art. I plan on there being an area where I just have absolutely no theme other than being things like that I've never built. That would be a good challenge. I have never I've never tried to build a I've never built a I've built wagons, I guess, but I've never built a car or like haven't built much of anything modern at all, to be honest. All right, so trying to think. I'm definitely winding things down. I'd like to do some kind of random project to end things off here. I don't feel like starting on a whole nother building, mainly because I want to go get bricks for my next. I guess maybe I'll just end by getting this last building in over here, whatever I'm gonna do. That'd be a good stopping point. Dig out a little bit here. Definitely agree. Vertical slabs. The a lot of the walls actually work pretty good for things like that in some ways. But yes, vertical slabs would be nice. I've never thought of glass stairs, but it's not a bad idea. Gonna go do a cobble, or more of a gray scaled base again. So we'll have one of each. Now, what do we want to do for our top level of this last building over here? Um, what am I not thinking of that would be good? I might just go some kind of spruce again. I think maybe have it kind of hug the house with spruce on both sides, but a different trim. Ooh, jungle. I haven't thought of. Ooh, mangrove. What would mangrove look like there? We're gonna do it. What's the worst that could happen? Except that's gonna be a pain when I end up finishing the building. It's gonna have to go get some mangrove. Mangrove and what was it I built with I think I like mangrove and birch. This could end up being kind of different here. Ooh, in that case, I would want to do. Do I have any mud over here? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna build it with this cobblestone and stone as the base, but I think I'm gonna replace it with mud bricks eventually. I just don't feel like flying all the way to my main area. Do I want to go back one again, or do I want it at this? I don't like things at the same level. What if I came up one? Is that going to be too close to the road? No. We'll give this a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Want it similar in scale to this one. I think this was 13. I think I'll go 11, but not super tall. 10, 11. One second. Let me respond to a text. Going through all this trouble texturing, even though I'm probably going to replace it very soon. I've lost count of how tall I went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want it at the same level, so I'll go up one more. Oops, I need to make some spruce, or no, birch stairs. Actually, I do want it to be, as long as it's at least as tall as that side one. Oh, that's going to be annoying. So that means I'm probably going to have to cover these with carpets just because I need to be able to walk up the road. Add that to the list of things I need to get when I go back to my main area. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Might be kind of tall, but it won't look bad. While I'm at it, now for this one, I'm not gonna, for the mangrove, I'm not gonna do a bunch of text. I'll do a little bit, but I don't want to waste a bunch of the full mangrove logs because they are valuable. They are a pain to chop. Gonna be kind of a vibrant building, but yeah, I will do a few of these actually, but Yeah, once I got these buildings kind of figured out, I can at least get the facades up pretty quick. And then come in and finish them. You don't have to do as much thinking, and it can actually happen fairly quick too. Now, I know they're a little repetitive, but I do want them to all look like they were built at the same time and built together. Same style. All right, moment of truth on this guy. I think it will look cooler. I will say before I turn around when I have the mud bricks at the bottom. I like the birds from the mangrove though. I think that looks good. I like a little layout of buildings here. I feel like that's a lot of progress for a little over 2 hours. I'll take that. I like it. I can just imagine I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Obviously, extend these buildings back. A lot of them will be. Let's see what kind of. We're going to have to dig out the hillside a good amount here. I mean, these buildings are going to. A lot of them will push back at probably about this far at least. They don't need to go back super far, especially. How's this hill looking here? How tall? Yeah, the buildings are pretty tall, but the hill can come into the backside. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kind of have the tops of the buildings poking out of the hill. And yeah, you can imagine when I get this side going too. Now that I'm thinking, I maybe should have put like a little alleyway of some kind, maybe between these two. But that's all right. We'll be able to go through them just going through the house. But for looks, an alleyway might have been good. I'll probably do that on this side. Like have a little alleyway that goes like here, then wraps around here with a couple buildings in between. But I'm liking it. Obviously, far from detailed. They'll look a lot cooler once we start getting the trims on and get some foliage going. But as far as the scale and the layout, I think we're going pretty good. So yeah, little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I just got on a little late and thought I'd get a little done. I'm going to put a little work into my next episode here before I go to bed as well. Trying to keep up on those. Streaming obviously is slowing the episodes down a little bit, but that's a trade-off I'm willing to take, and I'll probably kind of alternate. There will be times when I stream a little less and push the episodes out a little more, and vice versa. But I'm enjoying this whole streaming thing. So, and I've found that it's not. I'm fairly quiet, so I can. I'm sure you guys might hear my roommate moving around every now and then, but for the most part, I'm finding that I can pretty much stream whenever I want, rather than having to wait till my roommate's not here and all that. I've listened back, and there's been times where I felt like it would have been picked up by my mic on stream, but it wasn't. So it's easier for me to stream than I was thinking it was going to be. So far, all is going good. But yeah, really appreciate you all hanging out. And if all goes well, I might be back on tomorrow night. I do want to get a little of my episode done. I might just focus on my episode tomorrow, but either way, I will be back soon. Y'all have a good night.